Welcome to a new day, guys, and happy July 1st, because even though this is going out much later, I don't even know when, it's July 1st today, and my siblings and my dad helped set up for the fireworks show at our local park, and they start today, which actually they normally start on the 2nd, but this is kind of special because they're not going to do any work on Sunday, so we're skipping Sunday, but they are going to work Saturday, Monday, and then the first part of Tuesday. So we decided that we would make a vlog out of them setting up the fireworks, because it's one of Abby's favorite things to do throughout the year. Like, it's a highlight of her year, and I think my other siblings too. So I'm gonna go to the park and be the person vlogging, because you can't really work and vlog because you have to, you know, set up the racks that hold the fireworks, and you have to, you know, I know absolutely nothing, so you'll be learning with me. So I'm going to be your Della Street of sorts and be like, what does this do? Because I know basically nothing, even though my siblings have been helping for, this is the 11th year, so I know almost nothing.
We're at the hurry up and wait for them to mark on the grass where the slats go. So we're just waiting right now.
Look at this.
Here's the papers for each rack.
Look at this.
You can
There's
see
a bunch of 2.5s here.
each of the circles is where a shell will be. So yeah, this is what the papers look like.
Alright, I have arrived at the park. Hopefully I can see you. In this vlog I'm going to try out some shots with the front-facing camera, which I've been reticent to use because it's a lower resolution, but this is, using the back-facing camera is why you get so many random shots of me, like just my lower half of my chin and like way up here and just like crazy stuff, which I am, because I just basically just have to guess how far up to put it so that you can see my face. And I sometimes, like if I'm in the practice, I'm doing it several days in a row, I got it down, like if I haven't done it in a while, or if I'm like trying to vlog with someone who's taller than me or shorter than me, and it's just, it gets to be a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna try doing some shots with the front facing camera. We'll see how that goes. I'm just walking over to where the pyros are, and I can see them right now. They're building racks, and we'll take a look and see some people. Yeah, so let me show you here so you can kind of see the setup here. They don't have like anything set up yet. It's basically just starting to set up the racks, because there will be like some over farther there, some here. All right, so I found my siblings. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Alright, so Abby is holding. I'm like, well, I have no idea what's going on here.
So basically what we do is we line.
Oh, bracing. Excuse me. Bracing. I used the wrong word. Holding is way too plebeian.
We lined up the appropriate size shells, or shell racks. These are all pre-made. We don't have to make these parts. And we line them up, and then we have to get, we actually also level the ground here with sand. Show the sand? We level the sand because it's very important that they're stable.
Well, it looks just like dirt.
If they're not stable, then they could fall over and shoot into the crowd, and we don't want that. So we also have to angle them at particular angles, so that they look better when they go off and they don't like all clog up together. So that's why we do that. I am very technologically savvy, and so instead of using a manual protractor, I have an app. We have this spacer board. Usually it's more manageable.
That is a giant, like a very tall spacer board.
You didn't have any L holes.
The top, right?
Hey, Abby, no.
Oh, right.
The bottom out.
I assume this is where we have protractor come out.
So we need to get it at 20. So we're a little short. So we have to make
What are we at?
our 18. So
And you just hold the protractor on there. Because now you can afford, now that you have that battery. Should we get?
19.
Oh wow.
We're at 21. So there we go.
It seems like that would be so much harder with a manual, like
It is.
aerial.
Yes.
Genius
And
at the app.
what makes it hard is when you have to share. Because this rack. So now I'm bracing it so you can nail it in and it doesn't move on angle.
Because you got it at the perfect angle.
And we always check. Again. Ran into a pre-drilled hole. Wait, wait, which one's this? 20? Oh yeah, okay.
Yes.
20.
Oh, so they're all different.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, on this rack. A lot of the racks, they're all 20, but on this rack, it goes back and forth. 20, 15, 20, 15 degrees.
Oh. Why?
That one.
Because it makes it look better.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because it fires them in pairs. So it'll fire like
wanna make
these
sure you're okay with
two
the rack.
in a pair. They'll actually do two in a pair. And then it'll like cut off a chain and you actually pull down the chain. So that when it fires, it like fires both.
So it doesn't fire at the same angle, it'll fire out. So it'll fill up the sky basically.
Ah, I see.
Which I only learned this year.
Also, don't want to hold you guys up. So I'll just. I won't ask too many questions. Go over to Cat and Daddy's rack.
They've done more because this one is easier because you just put. If you just have this, you just put that, and they're all the same angle. You can just put this in and basically stack it on, and it's
Right.
at the right angle.
We have to double check the angle. You don't have to really change it.
Here's some of the rest of the crew over here. Different people doing their racks. So they're all in like teams of 2, I think. So that they have, you know, like Abby was bracing and Luke was doing like the nailing and stuff, and then Kat was bracing, and so they work in teams. And in case you're wondering, usually like I know most of the people, but I only know like maybe half the people here.
I don't know
Okay,
if it's
apparently Abby has a
I
giant
don't know if
mosquito
it's
bite.
a spider bite or a mosquito
Oh my
bite.
word.
I didn't even get it here. I got it at home. So I don't know how.
Missed you, Luke.
Last words before I go. Yes.
We're gonna get it done before tonight.
Yeah, they have to get all these racks built before tonight, so that then tomorrow you're doing wiring.
It's only 8 o'clock,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
did you say it was 8 o'clock?
It was, but I think it's probably more like 8:20.
8, 10.
I was there before like 10.
Oh, definitely. Okay, here you go.
And here I was worrying that we'd have to go into
Part of the reason I have to go is because we're taking care of a friend's dog, and I have to take him on a walk. So I have to do that before it gets too dark, and I have to actually get there first. Okay, because I like to film and walk, I decided I would film this bit as I'm walking into the car, because I didn't want to do it while I was there. The reasons will become apparent, but I also am using the front-facing camera for this clip. So if you think it looks like less quality, like a poorer quality, let me know in the comments. I will probably also evaluate it myself it's a little bit awkward because it's not the direction I'm used to vlogging, so it's like really weird for me. I have to hold it with the other hand and everything. But it's so cool to be able to see that I'm actually in the shot. The reason that I turned on the camera was because while I was there, and you know how I was saying I like only knew like half the people who were there. Well, I was told that to Abby, and she was like, well, you do know one of the people. Like, obviously I knew like our friends who are the Pyros. I knew their whole family, and there was probably like 5 of them there. Some of them, it's been a little while since I've seen them, and they've, you know, grown, and so I had trouble recognizing them at first, but I know them. But she was like, you know one of them from a really long time ago, back like 2 churches ago that we used to go to. And I'm like, really? And so I spent like, I filmed like a good chunk of time. That's a time lapse, and I'm not sure how much of it I'll be able to include, but I did film a time lapse, and I was like, spent that whole time chatting a little bit, but mostly I was just like people watching, and I was looking around at all the people, and I'm like, I don't recognize anyone here. Like, there were some people, it's like, well, I mean, maybe I could see that maybe I'd seen them before, but maybe like passing in the hall, basically. I'm like, if I walked by them at a conference or something, maybe I knew them, but not like I went to church with their family. And I'm sure I'm really gonna kick myself, but I didn't want them to tell me, and I'm gonna see. I don't know if they will, this person will continue to be coming. I don't even know who it is, obviously, because I was trying to guess. I didn't have them tell me. Yeah, I didn't guess anyone. I did get a clue, because there was one guy who had sunglasses on. I'm like, if it's the guy with sunglasses on, I'm not gonna be able to tell because I can't see his face. And she's like, no, it's not the guy with sunglasses. So I do know that much, but I'm like, I don't know. But if he's still coming, then I'm gonna try and figure it out over the course of the weekend if I don't find out by accident, and I'm not gonna have them tell me. So
Dave, we're doing the other side. So they're all in, we're just doing the other side now. Woo-hoo. Doing the last few nails, and then we're all done. I'll give you a tour when we're done. Last nail on Luke's and mine, my flat.
Sounds like you're talking about an apartment.
It does. Not if you're American. Woo! Yay! Yay!